everyone. I'm Shelly.
I'm Angie.
I just got done doing Reiki on her, and she's going to explain everything that happened to her while I was doing it.
When she first started, it was strange. I smelled the cigarette smell and the alcohol smell of an ex. I'm getting chills talking about it. Then, as she was going on, I had the taste in my mouth of an ex's breath. And then I was smelling a cologne that I don't know the smell of. Couldn't explain that one.
And that was one thing that I asked her to do, was to release and let go of all negativity. Just to let it go, close the door on all of it.
And then at one point, I felt myself seeing the white light that she wanted me to see, but then I was seeing all this darkness around it, and then it was closing in the white, but then the white would come out and come up brighter out, and it was like a lavender color would come around and push the darkness away. And then at one point, I felt myself choke, like I couldn't breathe. I felt smothered. But then after that, and I let that go, I felt my whole insides quivering and shaking. And then I just felt like a calmness.
Mm-hmm. And I was crying during her.
And that was when I started to feel sad. Mm-hmm. After that, right as that was happening, I was feeling sad. Like I wanted to cry. That quiver, mm-hmm. It was like I wanted to cry. But it was different. You've done it to me before, and this was a completely different experience.
It's different every time that you need more, because you was really blocked, especially like in your feet area. There was lots of darkness, but then I was able to bring the light through.
And I felt it. I felt the draw. Even when you first started, I could feel the draw at my head from my feet up. Mm-hmm. I felt it. But once I could feel you at my feet, I could feel it pulling out. Mm-hmm. It was weird because I could feel it lightly coming up when you were at my head when you first started. But once you got to that side, I could feel it pulling. Mm-hmm. It was. I could feel it a lot more then.
Yep, it's amazing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's an intense feeling, but at the same time, it's like a relaxing yet fulfilling feeling.
Yep.
Yeah.
You definitely need more.
Oh, I can imagine.
Since I quit my job, I'm going to do this more. Because this is so much more fun. Yeah.
Thanks, Gypsy.
All right, Gypsy knocked the camera over. I was running behind. I couldn't go to Jessica's to get my tripod, so.
We're making our own.
Yeah. It's a generic one. But it's okay.
It works.
Yeah.
We do a lot of things generically.
Yeah. So you feel like you closed the door to all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. So now you have to change your thoughts. Like, you know how we beat ourselves up?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta stop. So one thing that I was always doing and saying is like, I'm so old. So guess what I was doing?
Making yourself feel old.
Yeah, and then I'm so fat. Well, the universe is like, yeah, okay, here you go. You're old and fat. You know?
Right.
So we have to stop doing that. So I quit doing that. I catch myself, and then I'm like, if I start to say I'm old, I'm like, no, I'm young. You know?
I had somebody tell me the other day they're turning 40 and they're having a hard time with it. And I said, I felt more alive at 40 than I did at 30.
Yes, yeah.
And now I'm 43 and I'm just like, I've been stuck in this rut this past year. Mm-hmm. And I've taken myself down from last May to this May. I've gone downhill. Mm-hmm. And I want to get back on my upswing.
Yep, definitely. So. And Reiki will help. Meditation will help. I've been doing this 30-day challenge. I think I'm like on day 5. I still got a long way to go, but I do it in the morning, I do it at night, and it seems to be helping. And then I'm taking this stuff called Black Magic, and it's an elixir of mushrooms. And it's, you know how our water and toothpaste, they all have fluoride in it, and it calcifies our third eye. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to decalcify it. And last night I was sitting at the table and Gypsy was sleeping, and And all of a sudden I looked over at the window out the kitchen, and that was like, I started seeing things. And I'm like, what is that? The hell's going on? It was like I could, you know, when the concrete, the blacktop in the summertime gets really hot, you can see it. I could see that in the house. I was like, oh, that's wild. What's that mean?
That is weird.
Yeah. So, but definitely I have to come over more. All right. So, funny story.
Oh Lord, which one?
So Angie's gonna tell a funny story about us working together.
Oh God, there's too many. There's too many. Let's not forget the morning that you were in the processing room and I snuck in and scared the shit out of you and you screamed. That was a daily.
Yeah, that was all the time. I'm very jumpy.
Or the morning I got the surprise and I walked in the processing room and there's Shelly, shirt up.
Showing my tits. It was so fun.
Or the time Ellie stuffed you in the closet and shut the door and then proceeded to fart in the closet.
Yeah, he farted. Ellie farted
and
on
shoved
me.
you back in the drawer or in the closet.
Yeah, and then another time remember he was shoving me in a cabinet?
Yeah.
And he was like about to break my leg and I'm going, I don't bend that way.
I have those videos. Even of you in the chair and him spinning you, I have that video.
Ellie
we really did work, but
yeah.
we had a lot of fun.
Yeah. He liked to torture me. Because
Always
I farted on him.
over the specimen door and screaming would scare you.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Yeah, I like the one where I would go in the bathroom and he would open up the specimen door and throw things at me. So the one day I had a cup of not urine, but it was a cup of water, and he opened the specimen door and I was waiting on him and I threw it at him. And he's like, oh my God, is that piss? And I'm like, no, but it was so funny. Yeah, we did ignorant shit at work. It was fun.
Oh God.
I miss it.
Always asked where the extra shits were.
Yeah.
We were out of shits.
Yeah.
I missed that.
You know what the shits were? It was the sheets.
We were out of sheets, and he'd want to know where the shits were.
Where the shits are.
We're out of shits.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh.
I miss it, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, we did have a lot of good times.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, thanks for watching.
Thanks.
And you guys have a great day.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye.